In this video, we are going to fix this faulty lithium-ion battery charger without using any tools, but we are going to depend primarily on our creativity to have it working again. Okay, this is my Chinese drill, and it's good. The battery actually takes so much time. I didn't know in IMH or lithium ion. Okay, it's a lithium ion battery, that's why it takes so long time. But unfortunately, one of these batteries is already finished, and I want to charge it as fast as possible. And unfortunately, I'm not at home to do this. Okay, so this one is still working. Okay, but unfortunately, the other one here, as you can see, it's dead. What I want to do, I want to charge this battery as fast as possible, trying to save it before it's completely finished. Because if it's completely finished, it means it's gonna have to change the lithium-ion batteries. As you know, the lithium-ion batteries, when completely discharged, it's not working anymore, it's not charging anymore. But unfortunately, also, I have a trouble because this charger is not working at all. You can see, we can put here on the block, and it's indicating green because it's not connected. Unfortunately, when I connect it like this, as you can see, it's still green. No matter what happened, it's still green, indicating it is not actually connected. Okay, it should be red. So what we are going to do, unfortunately, we have to open this. We have to open this charger and fix it. The problem is I don't have proper tools. I don't have the multimeter. I don't have the connectivity tester, because I want to test this wire is still actually connected or not, because it's a possibility that this wire is cut from somewhere, maybe from the block side, or maybe from here, or maybe from inside. So if we want to test it, we don't have a connectivity tester. What we are going to do, actually, because I'm not at home and I don't have any multimeter, I have to use what's available. I'm going to open this LED, and I will have a battery cell, dry battery. In this segment, I am going to try to make a connectivity utility that helps me to check the connectivity of the wires, mainly the wires of the charger. I will try the LED lamp somehow to tell me or illuminate when there is a connectivity, and the opposite if there is no connectivity. But I will try another also spotlight lamp. For instance, EE dry battery, and I am having a wire. Okay, this wire I'm trying to connect with the LED to test the connectivity of both two sides of this wire. Okay, if I find one of them is actually cut, I cannot do anything because I don't have my tools. I don't have the soldering machine. I don't know what to do. So I found this extra repeater for Wi-Fi, and it has an adapter. The output is this adapter is 21 volts, okay? But the output here is unfortunately 12 volts. You understand? So I cannot use this one. But I'm going to borrow its wire temporarily and connect it to here. That's the fast fix, okay? You can see the output is 21 volts. Okay, here we go. The internal components not appearing to be burned from any side. So we just move it slowly like this. You can find out that everything is connected smoothly and nicely. You remember, the LED, this green LED, was illuminated. Well, actually, when we connect to the power, it means all these components are connected nicely, and there's no problem with this. So now we can conclude that 100% it is this wire. Let's just check the connectivity here. Okay, so all we have to do right now is to check the connectivity of these two wires. There must be one of them is faulty, one of them is problematic. Okay, let's go and do it. Before we do that, we have to confirm some issues here. Issue number one, we want to know for sure that from this corner and this corner, this is the negative side and this is the positive side, there should be an output DC voltage coming from here. In order to do that, let's make a connectivity tester and take off this one by soldering, or any one of them, and test them one by one to decide where is the problem. Okay, that's number first. Let's go and do it. Before we do it, the test also will show us where is the positive and the negative. It's not necessary that this black means negative, although by standardization this should be meaning the negative, this should be also meaning the positive output. As I said, because we don't have the multimeter to test, so we will have to do additional work. Let's go ahead and use this LED. We open this LED. We use the LED lamp with the dry cell, and use this wire later on to check the connectivity of this wire. Which one is having a problem? Where is the positive? Where is the negative? Let's go ahead and do it. Okay, wait, there is something here. This is the unit here. Outputs a DC voltage of 42 volts, as you can see. All right, very nice. So what we are going to do actually is we are going to disconnect this one from here. All right, so this one needs 42 volts. We already have from here 21 volts, which is half of the magnitude found in here. It means this one will illuminate a little bit. This is a great way to discover the output coming from here, and also to discover the negative and positive poles from here. So you see, we have done this without the use of multimeter whatsoever. Very simple devices to do. Later on, we will return this to its original situation. Let's do it. Very well. We can use this one. No need to cut, no need to open anything. We can put them here, the two wires. Okay, now we keep it like this. Then we put it here for testing. Yeah. We don't know where is the positive, where is the negative, but we will try, only try. This is not going to work. No matter what we try, the LED lamp will not illuminate because it needs 42 volts, and that's double the output from the charger. Therefore, we got to find another way. Okay, this one needs a lot of power. It's not going to work like this, understand? So I need to find another way. Like, I'm almost sure that there is a power coming from here, but I need to figure out, I need to prove that first before I go to the next step. Okay, let's try this spotlight here. It outputs from 15 to 30 volts output. This is likely to work on our transformer DC. Let's open it and see. Okay, let's go ahead and check positive and negative as the colors indicated. Let's check. Do we have power coming from this unit or no? Oh, yeah. Okay, good, very good. The unit is completely working and nicely with no problem at all. Now, we find out that the problem is only from the wire. So let's test the wire. Which one is the problematic? Is it the negative, the black, or the positive, the red, or both of them, like this? So let's extend these wires to test the connectivity. Okay. Of our transformer problem or problematic wire. Which one of the wires is problematic? One of them or maybe both of them. This is the black wire, as you can see, black. And this is the red and the black, okay? Just like this. When we put them in the output, there is a light. Very good. So now, this is the positive. Put it here. Let's see if the positive is working or no. Put in the black. Move this one a little bit because it might be having some trouble. Yeah, the black is working nicely, okay? Now, we test the red. Okay, the black is connected and we put in the red. But when we put in here inside, it's not working. See? Sometimes it's not working. Oh my God. Yeah, that's it. Okay, so we discovered. Let's take it off. Okay. That the problem is here. We can take off this one if we want, or we change the hole. It's up to us. Okay, now we solved the problem and we have assembled this unit because it's working nicely. The problem is in the block here, and in particular in the positive side. This positive side is not connected. The wire is connecting to the positive side. Sometimes it's detached actually. That's why sometimes it connects, sometimes it not connects. So we have two options. To do the easier one, to borrow this plug from our router, okay, repeater, okay, the adapter, without harming the adapter, of course, and just connect on the wire instead of this by cutting, okay, both of them. Or we can do option number 2, is trying to fix this one.